Boker Tov, good morning. Today is Friday, May 13th, Erev Shabbat, Parshat Emor. In this Parsha, one section of the Parsha, we devote attention to the festival cycle, the Moadei Hashem, as they're referred to, the appointed times, the times of gathering. They are listed to us here with some reference to their sacrifices and unique things to some of the different festivals. We read this at certain points on our festival cycle. What I would like to draw attention to in the moment is one phrase. The way we refer to these days in the opening pasuk, the Ber b'nei Yisrael v'martalihem, God says, "Speak to the children of Israel and say to them, Moadei Adonai, Asher Tikru'u Otam, Mikra'e Kodesh, Elehem Moadai." The appointed times of the Lord, which you shall call them, Mikra'e Kodesh, called holy, these are they. So what does that phrase mean? Asher Tikru'u Otam, Mikra'e Kodesh. What is this kriya and this korim calling them? So there's one approach which has to do basically as the Onkelos translates it. Hold on, let's go to quote the Onkelos. Here we go. It's quoted actually also in the Ramban in the name of Onkelos. Onkelos asa omer lashon shikra etchem b'yacharin emim. Onkelos will parallel this to the deathbed depiction that Yaakov says, "Let me tell you what will happen to you in the end of days." Lashon me'ura, it relates to a happening. They are mikra'e kodesh. They are holy happenings. What a nice way to think about our festival cycle. We've had Pesach just a few weeks ago. We're on our way towards Shavuot. We're right halfway there, and more than halfway there. Good point. More than halfway there, and so they are happenings, holy happenings. That's a nice way to think of it. But the Ramban chooses to describe it differently, and this is his read: Sheyu bayom hazeh kulam kruim v'nasafim lekadesh oto. It means that on these days, on any one of these days, everyone is called to gather. It is a public call to gathering that happens. Ki mitzvahi al Yisrael. There's a mitzvah for Israel. Hikabetz bebeit halokim b'yom moed lekadesh hayom b'farhesya b'tfila halel lakel b'chsut nikiyah. There is this mitzvah for every Jew to gather in the house of God on the day of the appointed day, to sanctify the day publicly in prayer and thought and songs of thanksgiving to God, wearing your Sunday best, ksut nikiyah, and your finest clothing, and to make it to a day of feasting as well. It is an appointed time, and it is a time where the call goes out. Come, be here, gather together, and let's sanctify this day together. Let's thank God together. Let's celebrate God and Israel and the community together. And it happens that Shabbos is also referred to in the way we recite the Kiddush, Mikra Kodesh. We call Shabbos Mikra Kodesh in as we recite the Kiddush prayers, because that too is a time when we are called to gather, to be together, without masks or with masks, to take basic precautions and come. And that's my call to you who are listening. To the extent that you can allow yourselves not to and define for yourselves that you do not need to be out of ongoing COVID concern in your own space, that you are ready whether you have been ready to go out in public spaces, and you probably have, if you've gone to the store, if you've gone to other places, then hear a call. Come. Come so that together the community can help celebrate. Celebrate a Shabbos, whether outdoors or at Temple Israel, and very soon in our new space. You'll hear this message as we get towards that new space as well, very soon. And as the Chagim arrive, have passed us and arrive, to allow yourselves to be present with the precautions that are necessary, but then to be present with us. Because it's nice to make Shabbos by yourself. That was a good thing for a little bit of time. We all felt that. It was nice to have some of the Chagim on our own. It felt a little good not to have to do the community thing, not even have to get dressed really to do so. But at some point, the call goes out and asks you to come in safety. I'll repeat that once more time, in safety, and be together. I hope you can hear that call. Wishing you a Shabbat Shalom, Mikra Kodesh, and the festival's 3 weeks from now, Shavuot, Mikra Kodesh. We hope that we can be there together hearing that call.